pressure? What pressure? Yo, what is good, 2Halves1Ball family? I am LL Cool J, and oh my days, what an evening we just witnessed. The perfect night. I'll say again, the perfect night. Arsenal 1, Brighton 0, City 2, Nottingham Forest 2, and we are 7 points clear. Yeah, I said it, 7 points clear. Okay, cool. City do have a game in hand, but it is 7 points clear, and this is exactly what we needed. Listen, we went down to Brighton. It's a difficult game away on we went down to Brighton. It's a difficult game and won 1-0. Saka got an early goal, professional. Then obviously we had the City game playing on at the same time as well on the second screen, and yeah, they went ahead, drew, went ahead, drew. Wow. So yeah, 7 points clear. That's what, from 5 points to 7 points, and I think it's safe to start saying that the title may potentially be in our hands now. But listen, guys, as always, I am your host with the most, Mr. LL Cool J. The channel is, of course, 2Halves1Ball. Make sure you like that. You like the video. It will help to push it to new viewers, and subscribe as well. We are currently on our road to 50 subs. Currently sitting on 37, if my memory serves me correct. So yeah, I would really appreciate if you join the family and make us a community, you know. But I'm going to start off with the Arsenal game, of course. So first things first, Arsenal 1, Brighton 0. Away at Amex Stadium, Wednesday night. It was never, ever going to be an easy game. Brighton, don't get me wrong, they are struggling. They are 14th, or with only one win in 13, I think. But it is a home game for them, and they are desperate for those points, as one can imagine. And Amex Stadium is always a difficult ground to go to. But listen, we were out there without Saliba and without our captain again in Martin Ødegaard. Arguably, probably two of our most important players. But, we did the job. You can imagine we really needed somebody to step up in this game, you know. And come the 9th minute, Urian Timber with a great cross, and who was at the end of it? None other but your man, Bukayo Saka. Boom! 1-0 to the Arsenal. Just like that. Just like that. You get me? You get me? What a perfect start it was for us. Early goal, you know, settled the nerves a little bit. Timber as well at the back, solid performance from him, great delivery, especially coming back from injury as well. Saka, who was in the right time and the right place to finish it off, and from that point it was just all about defending. And don't get me wrong, Brighton pushed, they pushed and they pushed. In the first half they were actually all over us. They had chances, but none but your man, your boy, Gabriel, Big Gabi, and Mosquera, who was stepping in for the injured Saliba. They did a great job together there. And of course we had David Raya as well, the goalkeeper, who, again, magnificent saves. He was great against Chelsea, great against Spurs, and again great today. And again, this wasn't champagne football, don't get me wrong, it wasn't champagne football, but it was a gritty and professional game, a championship winning football game, right? Away from home without key players as well, get an early lead, defend for your lives, get the 3 points, that's it, job done, you know. But of course, we did have the other game playing as well. That was the City versus Forest. Whilst we were enjoying our 1-0 win, City were obviously trying to grind out their win as well. For context, Forest 17th place, relegation zone. City, according to reports, Haaland was injured before the game. Then all of a sudden, seeing man walking out the pitch like it's nothing, like, you know, like. Anyway, so that was that. 31st minute, Semenyo scores, makes it 1-0, and yeah, it wasn't fun, it wasn't thingy. So when we got to halftime, it was 1-0 to both teams. 1-0 to Arsenal against Brighton, 1-0 to City against Forest. So from both teams there was still a lot of work to be done. That was only 45 minutes, the game was only halfway done, you know. But then come back to the second half, we're still 1-0 up. I'm thinking, yeah, this should be all right. Like, City do look like they're gonna drop some points, and guess what? 56th minute, Morgan Gibbs White with a brilliant back heel caught what's his name, Donnarumma completely by surprise, caught him by surprise, squeezed it in, and that was a 1-1. Come on. So it was 1-1, you know. So I'm thinking, all of a sudden I'm thinking, oh, okay, City about to lose points here, it's looking good. But none other but than Mr. Ballon d'Or himself, Rodri, finds the equalizer, the second goal for Man City, and suddenly it's 2-1. That was in the 62nd minute. Suddenly it's 2-1 to City, and all of a sudden all the joy has been sucked out. Don't get me wrong, we're still winning, but the joy has been sucked out of the City Forest game, you know. But 76th minute, guess who's there? Elliot Anderson, equalizer to make it 2-2. He made it 2-2, bro. I jumped out of my seat. Like, if you go and watch the stream, the live stream, like I've even timestamped it, you can go and check it out. It was absolutely amazing. Forest obviously came to the Etihad, relegation threatened team, and they got a point. They went behind not once but twice and still found those 2 goals to come back. City had 70% possession. They were all over Forest, but they couldn't put the goals away, even with Haaland. This is City's second drawn game in a row. They've dropped now 4 points in the last 2 games, so not too bad. Looks like the pressure is getting to them, not us, you know. And that means obviously we're 7 points clear. So let's talk about the 7 points. Prior to the game, both games starting, it was 64 points to Arsenal, 59 points to Man City. The gap was only obviously 5 points. But at the end of tonight, 67 to Arsenal and 60 to Manchester United. 7 points clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. But yeah, it's obviously a huge result for us, don't get me wrong. But if you think about it, if you actually deep it, a few weeks ago, City had actually cut down our leads to 2 points, to just 2 points, and they still have a game in hand as well. Obviously it was a 50% our fault as well for drawing against Wolves as well, but ever since then we've responded. Beat 4-1 Nando's FC, that Cockerel FC, beat Chelsea over this weekend 2-1, nicely deserved win, and now tonight we've won 1-0. What about City? City this weekend gone rather, they drew against Newcastle, and now they've just drawn against Nottingham Forest. It's not the same Man City team, if I'm being honest. Even with Haaland playing, they weren't really threatening that much. But for us, we have a 7-point cushion. It is absolutely cushy. We're in control. The destiny is in our games. But we keep the games going. We have to keep winning. City, they needed us to slip up. Don't get me wrong. Sorry about that. City needed us to slip up. But they're the ones who slipped up. They needed to win all of their games, and we needed to drop at the very least 7 points for them to be, or 8 points rather, for them to be in the lead. But now, oh, I can feel it. It's coming home. It's coming home. Premier League is coming to London. London is red as well, by the way. Don't you forget. But if we can just give a shout out to the mentality from Arsenal today, it was a big mentality. It was really impressive. Obviously, I went to Brighton at the Amex Stadium. Saliba out, Ødegaard out Wednesday night. So the lights, the pressure was on, and obviously City also playing at the same time. Was it going to be a case of City are going to win and we lose, or draw and City take the lead? And obviously they still got their one game in hand, but nah. Professional, nice professional 1-0 win, and that is exactly what champions do. They win games and they win them ugly. They grind out the results. We weren't at our best, but we got the 3 points tonight. And we defended and fought hard for those points. Compare that to City, who are at home fighting a relegation, fighting against a team that is fighting relegation, battling a team that is fighting relegation, and they couldn't win it. Blew the lead twice, went 1-0 up, then it was 1-1, 2-0, 2-1 up, then it's 2-2. And that's the difference. That is the mentality, the character that we've shown to be able to get the results in these difficult circumstances. This City is not the City of last year or the year before. They don't seem to be as hungry. The results are not going their way. But yet, this is a completely different Arsenal. If this was the same Arsenal this time last year, we probably would have crumbled. Even against Chelsea, probably would have crumbled last season. Even against Tottenham, we probably would have crumbled for that game as well. But now, Arteta, he's come in, he's built something, he's made the team believe, he's made them more resilient, and he's injected that championship DNA. Yeah, I said it, that championship DNA. Gabriel and Mosquera were brilliant. Saliba, like I said earlier, was out. Raya with the big saves again. Timber once again. Oh my god, this guy, I don't know if I should drop it, if he deserves a rest or he should carry on with the form that he's got, but damn. So yeah, different players stepped up this time round, you know. Saka's performance, obviously got to give him some love tonight. 9th minute winner. Right place at the right time, clinical finish, that was that, you know. Captain material, you know, he led by example, got the early goal, settled everybody's nerves, then worked his socks off defensively as well. Urian Timber as well, assisted with the cross. Since coming back from injury, he's been vital to us. Can be able to play, of course, right back and centre back as well, and as well as left back, but Mikel Arteta has not used him there. Gabriel, big Gabby, oh my god, you good sir, thank you. Great job. Did not have his partner in crime Saliba there with him today, but he did have Mosquera. Mosquera wasn't exactly the best game for him today, but he still worked his socks off. So again, credit to him. And of course, David Raya, big shout out to him. Massive though. Those saves were just absolutely massive. So what does this mean for the title race? You know, what's the outlook? For us, obviously this weekend we've got Mansfield on Saturday. It's early kickoff at the One Call Stadium. For us, this is a team obviously that has knocked out Sheffield and has also knocked out Burnley. So they are, even though they are a League One team, they can clearly knock out the Giants, because both Sheffield and Burnley are above them in the in the tiers of the tiers of football here in the UK. Then after that, we'll be back for the Premier League. And where we'll need to keep the momentum going, basically. Title race is obviously in our control. 7 points clear. For us, 8 games to go. Man City have got 9, because obviously they still have that game in hand. But either way, still in the driver's seat. Even if City do win that game in hand, drop down the gaps to 4 points. And even with those 4 points, they are the main big team that we have left to play this season. So even if we do draw or lose, we still have about 1 point buffer. So yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining, you know. My thoughts, family, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie. Tonight, it was perfect. If you go watch our live stream again, it was absolutely perfect. You know, we did our job. We won away in a difficult game without one or two key players, an early goal, professional performance. And of course, City dropped points at home and against a relegation battling side as well. So everything pretty much went our way. That 7 points is well deserved today, you know. It's the kind of night that we can define, the kind of a night that can define a title race, basically, you know. The kind of night that you look back on at the end of the season and say, that's when we knew. That's what I'm telling you guys, and that's how I know. That's how I know, guys, you know. Arsenal are showing championship mentality and City are showing precious game to them, you know. We were in control, just needed to keep doing what we just need to keep doing what we're doing, basically. Win the next game, win the one after that, and don't think about the title. Just focus on one match at a time. But for us as fans, we can look at the table and enjoy and gloat, because as Arsenal fans, we've been through it. We've been through it. We've been dragged through the mud. Even now, when we're winning and we're winning ugly, we're still getting our names dragged down through the mud. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. 7 points clear. This is our season. Our season. You know. But yeah, guys, let me know, family, let me know what are your thoughts about this post. Let me know about your thoughts. Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. How confident are you now that we're 7 points clear again? Who was your man of the match? I think for me it will have to be given to Timber. And do you think City will catch us up? Is that something that's going to happen? I'll leave that to you. Leave that comment. I'll look forward to reading your comments. So I do read all of your comments, and I do try to reply, or I do reply to every single one of your comments. So please do make sure you like the video. Like I said at the beginning, it will help to push it to new viewers. Subscribe if you are new as well. Help to push us to 50 subs, currently sitting on 37. And join our family. I'm looking to make it a community. We're looking to grow, of course. But from me, I think it'll have to be goodbye. God bless. And don't forget, 7 points. Alright guys, I'm out. Peace.